Two basic positions that we're going through now is the straight leg Ashi and the saddle. So that's the two things you've got to get your head around. Keep in mind that Ashi Garami means leg entanglement or leg control. So we're going for a straight Ashi Garami at the moment, which means this is the traditional basic, and I'll do it on this side so we can see when his leg runs straight along my body, it's a straight Ashi Garami. If it crosses my midline, it's a cross Ashi Garami. But straight Ashi Garami, let's go for the position first, because remember, generally, we want two legs controlling one. So this is our control position, and we're going to add in the stopper foot before we go for a submission. Your choices are, you can be straight up. The majority of times we'll roll over and put the knee close to the ankle so I can then go for my submission, which is a straight ankle lock. And all we're doing is guillotining his ankle, squeezing the leg so he can't escape, leaning back, and that puts pressure on the ankle joint. So that was the first one. That's a straight Ashi Garami. Number two, we're moving into the saddle. Again, we need two of my legs controlling one of his. So this time I'm sort of straddling over the top of that leg and under with this leg. So I'm controlling Cabe's right leg. So this is the saddle. Notice I've just got my feet next to each other. So this is an open circuit. If I triangle my legs, this is called a closed circuit. It is tighter, but it takes more time to be able to initiate the move. So my submission from here, whether I've got an open circuit or a closed circuit, in this case is an inside heel hook. So I'm attacking the inside of his leg, and I stick his toes underneath my armpit and squeeze it. So I've got a right angle bend there with his ankle, and then when I've just squeezed his leg, I've got access to a rotational type of move with his leg. Now we'll talk about this secondary leg in a minute. Your choices when you do the submission is the gable grip, this cross hands butterfly type thing, and all we're doing is we're rotating the ankle back. I prefer holding this with a butterfly. So I grab his heel and then I grab there. So I've got control over his leg. Now, obviously if I roll onto my back, then I can then rotate this. The problem is, as I'm doing that, quite often this leg will step over and he starts rolling escape. So what I want to do, roll back please, Cabe. What I want to do is I just want to add something to all this confusion. I've got this primary leg. I want to take care of the secondary leg. So I'm going to reach over. I'm going to grip it like I would if I was doing an upright row in the gym. I'm going to lift that up and segregate it underneath my armpit. Then I'm going to thread my hand under. Now all I do is I've got both legs tied up. He's in a knot. His escape is near on zero. And there it is there. I've got a heel hook, a rotational work there. I've got a knee bar. I've got a lot of pain from his calf and his shin on his calf. So it's still a heel hook, but this particular thing is called the Texas clover leaf. If I go backwards, there is my saddle. And if I go backwards again, here is my straight Ashi Garami with a straight ankle lock.